Mrs. Crane?
Pilar, I thought you'd left.
I came back because I'm troubled. I need to speak to you.
If you're going to lecture me about the dinner party I am throwing for the Russells and the Bennetts tomorrow night, I don't want to hear it.
I know I'm only your housekeeper.
Pilar, you are much more than that. After all of these years, you're practically one of the Crane family. In fact, I trust you a lot more than I trust most of them.
Then I hope you will trust me enough to know that what I'm about to say is the truth, and for your own good, Mrs. Crane.
I'm listening.
If you go ahead with your plan to see Sam Bennett again, you will cause a disaster that will affect the entire Crane family.
Hey, you got that for me?
Yeah, I guess.
Well, all right. Yo, now that's a jacket. I mean, that's a classic. What you think?
Perfect. You are absolutely perfect.
Huh?
The jacket. The jacket fits perfectly. That jacket's not the only thing that's perfect. So's that guy. So's my whole life all of a sudden.
Give me back my jacket.
It's my jacket. I paid for it.
Not for $5, you didn't.
Oh, that's how much it cost?
So where's your receipt?
I didn't get it yet. I'm waiting for it. I already told you that.
See, now I know you're lying. That jacket there would never sell for $5. You stole it.
What the hell I did? Yo, nobody accuses me of...
Give me my jacket!
Get your hands off!
Buddy, that's a bad move. That's a bad move.
What the blazes? What do you think you're doing here, Sheridan?
Jeez, for heaven's sakes, Luis, you scared me half to death.
Answer the question. What are you doing in the youth center in the middle of the night?
Show that cocky son of a...
You called and asked me to teach you how to play basketball?
Yes, and I need to learn fast. Thanks for coming, Mr. Ori.
Please, call me Robert. So, what's going on? How come you want to learn basketball?
I want to show someone who thinks the world revolves around him that it doesn't. That's how good I want to be.
I got it. A boyfriend.
Oh, no, never. Not in a million years. Come on, let's get started, Robert. What does it look like I'm doing? I'm exercising.
That's the lamest excuse I've ever heard. Well, I think I've discovered the real reason why you're here tonight.
You think you were surprised? I mean, I was just doing a routine inspection of Crane Industries when all of a sudden I'm swimming in fish parts.
And you tried to get up, but the floor was just too slippery.
It must have looked like something out of a Jerry Lewis movie. You okay?
Teresa! Teresa! Whitney.
You were daydreaming about Ethan Crane again, weren't you?
Ethan's not the only thing.
You know, you can save it for someone who doesn't know you. When are you going to get it through your head? Ethan is trouble for you.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of the bird I knew could take me high as breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
Here you go, Simone. Tell Kay I'll see her in Spanish class tomorrow.
Oh, the soda's not for Kay. It's for a boy I just met.
Who is he?
I don't know his name, but he's so hot I can barely breathe when I look at him. I can't wait to go talk to him again.
I bet. Good luck.
Thanks, but I don't need it. I've never felt so lucky in my life.
You just made a big mistake, buddy.
What, you think I'm afraid of you?
Calm down, all right? You hear me? Calm down.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
Yeah, right.
Now, why don't you tell me how you came to be in possession of that jacket?
Came to be in possession? Even if you hadn't told me you was a cop, I would have figured it out from the way you talk.
Is that right? Sounds like you spend a little time around the police.
Maybe I just watch a lot of cop shows on TV.
You still haven't answered my question.
I did. I bought the jacket. I ain't lifted.
So where's your receipt?
Man, what you guys, deaf? I already told you. I'm waiting for it. Oh, I got it. See, y'all are tight, and he's a chief of police of this town. See, you don't need a high school diploma to figure out what's going down here.
What are you talking about?
No matter what I say, he gotta be right and I gotta be wrong.
That's not the way we do things around here.
Oh, and this place is a lot different than any other place I've ever been.
Look, we're not trying to give you a hard time here. But without the receipt, you have no proof that jacket is yours. So why don't you take it off, give it back, and I'll forget this incident never happened.
Man, no way. I paid for the jacket and I ain't gonna give it up. You got that?
This is the real reason why you're here, isn't it?
Basketball? Why would you say that?
Well, it's obvious. You're here working out because you can't stand that I beat you in one-on-one this afternoon.
You think you're so smart.
Look, I didn't expect to see you here tonight, but since I did, maybe it means something.
What?
Maybe I was a little rough on you earlier. What I'm trying to say is that I should have never played you in the first place. I knew that you'd never so much as touched a basketball before today. And, well, I took advantage of that to make you look bad. That was wrong of me.
I don't believe it. It actually sounds as though the macho man of Harmony is trying to say he's sorry.
Well, I've always believed that a girl should be able to play basketball or any other sport that they wanted to. You had every right to ask if the girls have their own team and equal court time with the guys.
Exactly.
Well, the problem is that they don't have their own coach. I was thinking that I could teach you enough so that you could work with them.
You?
That's right. You and the girls could pick up the game together. What do you think?
I am not begging for trouble, Whitney.
You could have fooled me. Going back to work in the Crane Mansion is what I call dancing a little too close to the flame.
I am working for Ivy Crane, Ethan's mother, not Ethan himself.
How are you going to get over a crush you've had your entire life if you see Ethan every single day?
You have no faith in me whatsoever.
It is not about faith, Teresa. It's about facing reality. You and Ethan are never going to be together. You're just going to get yourself hurt again.
Let's not talk about this now. Help me put together a new work wardrobe.
I am thinking about your heart getting broken and all you can think about is clothes.
I don't have to wear the disguise anymore. For the first time, I can look like myself when I go back to work.
Okay, so what are we going to wear?
This.
Oh, you are not going to wear that to the Crane Mansion.
What's wrong with it? You loved it when I bought it.
It just doesn't seem to me like you're dressing to be Ivy Crane's personal assistant anymore.
What else would I be dressing for?
Ethan, that's what you're doing, isn't it? You want him to notice you. I'm right, aren't I?
I can't believe it. I've seen this house 100 times, and I've never seen you so beautiful, Teresa.
Thank you.
Don't say a word.
Teresa. Teresa.
Is that your friend, Whitney?
I'm afraid so.
Well, what's she doing in your fantasy?
I love her to death, but she's got the worst timing. Go away, Whitney.
You are doing it again, Teresa. You have got to erase Ethan from your brain.
You're overreacting, Pilar.
No, I'm not, Mrs. Crane. This dinner party that you're planning with the Bennetts and the Russells, it's a mistake. No good can come from it.
We have been through this, Pilar.
Bringing Sam Bennett into this house is reopening a part of your past that must be kept closed. Please, reconsider your invitation before it's too late.
I'm surprised how much I like everyone here. Especially your marvelous wife.
Is that right?
Happy to finally meet her. I always knew the woman you'd marry would be very, very special. Although she's different than I expected. She's nice, warm, and down to earth.
I know the game you're playing, Ivy.
Excuse me?
Grace is a wonderful woman.
So I've been told by just about everyone here.
We'll take their word for it. With Grace, what you see is what you get. She has no hidden agendas.
I never thought I did either.
Well, we all learn from experience that people aren't always what they seem to be. But Grace is. Don't play games with her.
It's only dinner, Pilar.
If you allow Sam Bennett into this house, back into your life, you're tempting disaster. You've kept away from him for many years. Please, Mrs. Crane, do not go looking for trouble.
What is Pilar talking about, Mother?
Just because I'm going to dress more like myself while I'm working at the Crane Mansion doesn't mean I'm trying to get Ethan to notice me.
Right.
I don't have to be in disguise anymore, so I can stop looking like a plain little mouse. I'm going into fashion someday, Whitney. It's time I started showing more of my own personal style.
That is such a crock. I know exactly what you're doing.
What?
Living in this fantasy world again. Just like when you had this entire room plastered with magazine articles of Ethan Crane.
What do you want from me, Whitney? My walls are bare now. All Ethan's pictures are gone.
For how long, Teresa? Huh? For how long?
What trouble is Pilar talking about, Mother?
She doesn't want me to hire back one of the maids I let go recently. She was warning me that the girl is trouble.
Well, that's it? Oh, sounded more serious than that.
No, Ethan, that's all it was.
Well, I hope you take Pilar's advice. She always seems to know what's best for the family.
Thank you, Ethan. I would never presume to make a suggestion if I did not think it was in the Crane family's best interest.
I know that, Pilar. And I'm sure Mother does, too.
So what do you say, Sheridan? Want me to give you a few basketball pointers or not?
Miss Crane, are you sure you really want to do this?
Call me Sheridan. And yes, I want to do this, Robert.
Okay, I'm not gonna make it easy. If you want to learn how to play basketball, I'm gonna make you work and work hard.
I'll do whatever it takes.
You sound determined.
Oh, I am. I am determined to show a certain cop named Luis Lopez Fitzgerald a lesson he will never forget. I don't know what to say.
Look, you're not going to hurt my feelings by turning me down. It's just that I want to be able to work here together and not be at each other's throats all the time.
It's not exactly like I enjoy squabbling with you either, Luis.
You know, I'm impressed that you came here tonight.
Why?
Well, you channeled your humiliation from my beating you at one-on-one into a nice workout for yourself.
Humiliation?
I mean, frustration. What are you doing here anyway? I mean, doesn't the Crane Mansion have its own private gym?
With my schedule here at the youth center, I never have time to work out at home.
Your schedule here isn't that bad.
Except I shouldn't have one in the first place. 100 hours of indentured servitude is a little severe.
You've got to be kidding. Well, you got off light. I mean, you broke the law by speeding, ramming into my police car, and then you tried to get away?
I was only speeding because you were chasing me.
No, I think you got that backwards. I was chasing you because you were speeding. Why am I even arguing with you? I mean, the bottom line is, you did the crime, and now you're doing the time.
Oh, that is so like you. Everything has to be black or white, right or wrong. There's no room for anyone else's opinion but your own.
You're unbelievable.
Well, believe this. As soon as I get through with my 100 hours here, I'm out of here.
You know what? I can't wait.
You can't wait. I'm just counting the minutes till I can stop signing in here like a teenager in reform school.
Wait a minute. You didn't check out after work today?
I was going to later.
Now I see why you're working out here instead of at home with some expensive personal trainer. You're padding your hours, counting your workouts as community service.
Are you accusing me of being dishonest?
Then tell me why the real reason you're here. The truth. Because I know you're hiding something.
All right, Sam. Maybe we're going about this the wrong way. You claim that you're waiting for someone to bring you a receipt.
That's right.
So who's bringing it?
The girl who sold me the jacket.
What does the girl look like?
I don't know. She's just a girl. She, a sister. She had on a sweater and a skirt with all these colors.
TC, that sounds like Simone.
Well, who's that?
That's my friend here's daughter.
See, now I know you're lying. Because I told her to put that coat away for safekeeping, and she would never sell it to you or to anyone else.
Yo, look, man. I don't know what went down between you and your daughter, but she sold me this jacket fair and square. That's her. That's the girl that sold me the jacket.
Sugar Bear, please tell Daddy you didn't sell his favorite jacket to that guy over there. Please tell me that he's lying. Sweetheart, why did you do that?
Well, don't be mad, Dad, but Mom wanted to get rid of your old jacket anyway.
Oh, baby, you have to do better than that.
Well, I wanted to raise money for the police benefit. Isn't that what tonight's all about anyway?
Sweetheart, if that's the case, then why would you sell it for $5 instead of the $50 that it was marked as? Huh? Answer me, Simone. Why did you sell my favorite jacket to that guy over there? Why?
Well, I know you didn't come up here just to listen to Pilar and me discuss the help, Ethan.
That's right. I have some news. It's about someone else returning to work here.
Who?
Teresa.
Ethan, that's wonderful. Oh, excuse me. Hello. Yes, Amanda. Oh, of course. Hold on. I have the list right here. Can you excuse me just a moment?
Take your time, Mother.
Are you certain that Teresa is returning to her job here?
I'm positive. She seemed so happy when I suggested it. Mother's desperate without her. I mean, now that I know Teresa was never stalking me, I mean, there's no reason why she shouldn't just pick up where she left off. Is there?
No. I'm just surprised, that's all.
Well, I, for one, am delighted. Oh, Ethan, you could not have given me any better news. Isn't that right, Pilar?
The only reason I took Ethan's pictures down in the first place was because I thought there was no hope he and I would ever get together.
Which hasn't changed.
Except now, Ethan and I have made it through that stalking misunderstanding, which proves if you set your mind to it, you can overcome the impossible.
So what? You're just gonna go back to being totally obsessed with him again?
I wasn't obsessed with him, Whitney. I just believed that Ethan would marry me someday and I'd lived a lifestyle that went along with being Mrs. Crane.
See, that is exactly the kind of twisted thinking that almost destroyed your family.
Well, it didn't.
If I hadn't found that tape that proved you weren't stalking Ethan, your mother would have lost her job, and your brother Luis probably would have had to resign from his job at the police station. Not to mention you going to jail.
If I haven't thanked you enough, I'm sorry. I really am grateful, Whitney.
Then act like it. Forget about Ethan once and for all. Don't take that job.
The only reason I'm going back to work for Ivy Crane is to get experience and make connections to enter the fashion world when I'm ready.
That's it?
That's it. I swear.
Oh, man, it's so late. I promised my mom and dad I'd make it to the police benefit. I'll see you at school tomorrow, okay? You swear you're not trying to get Ethan to notice you when you show up at the mansion?
I'll see you tomorrow, Whitney.
No prima donna comeback for once? Well, I guess I was right. You were gonna pad your time. You are a credit to your people. A true Crane, cheating whenever you can.
Hey, I've never cheated anyone in my life.
Oh, whatever. Just don't let the time you spent here working out show up on your timesheet.
Oh, don't worry, it won't.
You know, I can't believe that I actually offered to coach you in basketball so you could work with the girls here.
You probably only offered so that you could show me up again.
You are so wrong. But then again, and so was I, in thinking that you actually had enough discipline to do anything else but order expensive items from a restaurant menu.
You don't know anything about me. In fact, I probably have more self-discipline than you could ever imagine.
There's no way you could master even the simplest fundamentals of basketball.
Well, that just shows what you know. I could probably teach you a thing or two about this game.
What's she doing? Cool it, Sheridan.
Hey, you could teach me how to lose. Maybe you forgot, but I decimated you this afternoon.
Well, you can't do it now.
Don't do it. Please don't do it.
Are you serious? I could put you away anytime I wanted to.
Prove it.
Excuse me?
I want a rematch. I want to play you again. Only this time I'm gonna beat the pants off of you.
She did it. Can't believe she did it.
Are we on? Or are you too chicken?
You didn't even get one shot off this afternoon. What makes you think you can beat me now?
Are you afraid to play me again?
Oh, I'm quaking in my sneakers. You want a rematch? You got it. Your ball.
Now?
That's what you said.
Leave it to you to take everything so literally. You know, it's late and I'm tired. How about tomorrow morning?
You're on. Craziest broad I ever met.
Did you say something?
Not a word.
I know what you're gonna say.
Has anyone ever told you you should think about what you're going to say before it comes out of your mouth?
Once or twice.
You should have waited before you challenged this guy to a rematch. You still have a lot to learn about basketball. Now you got to practice all night just to come close to being ready to play this guy.
I've never worked so hard to do anything in my life.
You must really hate this guy.
What makes you say that?
People usually drive themselves this hard for one or two reasons, love or hate. From what I just saw between the two of you, it sure isn't love.
Answer me, Simone. Why did you sell that kid my favorite jacket? Is he some friend of yours I never met before?
No, Daddy, I never met him before tonight.
So why did you sell him my jacket?
Because he was cold. All he had on was a t-shirt.
In this weather?
Right. And he hardly had any money. And you always taught me and Whitney to be generous to people who have less than we do. And he really needed the jacket, Daddy. And besides, you can't fit it anymore. I don't mean you're fat or anything, Daddy. It's just all those muscles you've got.
Sugar Bear? Daddy knows when he's being snowed.
What are you gonna do, Dad?
Come on. You'll see. My daughter told me what happened. And I owe you an apology. Jacket's yours.
I'm not free to go now.
Yeah. Oh.
I gotta go, Dad.
No. First, I have to tell you how proud I am of you. Sam, I have a very good-hearted, sensitive young lady here. I just wished you to show me that without selling my favorite jacket.
Gotta go, Dad. See you later.
Get out of here.
Oh no, he's gone and I didn't even get to ask his name.
What is it with some people? They just take one look at you and they think they know who you are. Excuse me. Watch where you're going.
Me? Why don't you watch where you're going?
Yeah, I didn't realize you were... I mean, you okay? You hurt anything?
I'm fine. No thanks to you.
Look, I didn't mean to... Yo, look, never mind. Wait is talentless for me.
That jacket looks familiar. Forget it. What a jerk. Ugh.
Mama, you're home. I'm sorry I never made it over to the police benefit.
That's all right. I left early anyway.
You look tired. Can I get you anything?
No, thank you. Just sit with me. I understand you're going back to work for Ivy Crane.
I wanted to break the news to you myself. I knew you'd be upset.
I'm not happy, Teresa.
Mama, working for Mrs. Crane is just a start. A chance to gain experience and make contacts so later I can land a job in the fashion world. I'll make enough money for McGill to go to college and you to quit your job.
I don't mind working. What I do mind is you going back to the Crane mansion. It's a mistake.
But, Mama...
Teresa, I'm too tired to argue with you tonight.
You are?
Yes. Besides, I know nothing I say will get through to my very stubborn daughter. You must be careful. Getting involved with the Cranes can be full of risks.
You've always defended them to Luis or anyone who said anything bad about them.
Yeah, I will continue to do so. But people who get close to the Cranes can be hurt. I've seen that with my own eyes.
Let me in! Let me in! Where is she?
I'm sorry, there's no one here.
Where's Ivy?
She's gone too. She's married to Julian now.
No!
The Cranes can hurt someone so badly it is still felt after more than 20 years.
I don't understand, Mama.
Teresa, I can only say that even as we speak, Mrs. Crane is playing a very dangerous game. And I don't want you to be caught in the middle of it. I don't want you to be hurt.
Don't worry about me, Mama. I can take care of myself. Oh, Luis is home. I'm going to my room. Please don't tell him about my working for the Cranes.
No, I won't. I want a peaceful home.
I love you, Mama.
I love you too, Teresa.
It'll be all right.
The crazy woman. Oh, hi, Mama. Didn't realize you were home.
Obviously. It looks like somebody got under your skin.
Yeah, how could you tell?
Your father used to carry on like that whenever someone irritated him. You're just like him.
I'm nothing like my father. See, I face up to my responsibilities. I don't run away from them.
Luis, calm down. Your father didn't run away. He would have never done that.
Then where'd he go?
I can't answer that.
Well, I can. And it has something to do with the damn Cranes.
Luis.
Sorry, Mama. But that's the way it is. You know, sometimes it seems like the Cranes go out of their way to make trouble for everyone they meet.
Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right about the Cranes.
But you never whispered one bad word against them. Something happened?
Hi, sis. Oh, hi, Whitney. What happened to your pants?
Huh? Oh, man. Ugh, they're torn. I just bought these. Some jerk bumped into me and knocked me down out there. What's that goofy look on your face?
Oh, I just met a guy. A really hot guy, Whitney.
Oh, really? So where'd you meet this guy?
Right here. I sold him Dad's favorite leather jacket.
So that's why that jacket looks so familiar. That jerk that knocked me down is the guy that you think is so hot?
He is not a jerk. I like him and he likes me. He's the guy I've dreamed of meeting.
Okay, see, now you're scaring me. You cannot start dreaming about this guy. You don't even know him.
You don't know anything about anything, Whitney.
Oh, really? I know what happens when girls dream about guys that are all wrong for them. They get hurt. He was probably just trying to charm that jacket out of you.
He was not.
You know, I bet I know where that guy is right now. With some other girl. That's where.
What am I doing here?
You know, Sam, I'm really proud of Simone. She's very sensitive to people in need.
You know, not to burst your bubble, TC, but I'm not so sure that's what was going on with her tonight.
What are you talking about?
You didn't see the way Simone looked at that guy she sold the jacket to? I think she's in love.
No way, not my little girl. She's still a kid.
I think you've been playing a little bit too much tennis with Whitney. Your youngest girl's growing up.
No, but...
Hey. Forget it. I knew all the signs from Kay. You're in for it, man.
You think my baby girl's got a crush on that kid?
Don't you remember what you were like when you were that age? All the awkward attempts at flirting, intense crushes, passing love notes in class.
Yeah. Remember Mary Jo Baker?
Man, you made a total fool of yourself with that girl, TC. You know what? But she was cute. I gotta hand you that.
Yeah, but that was the first girl I was nuts about. Hey, do you remember your first love?
Me? Nah, I can't remember.
Oh, come on, Sammy. Everybody remembers their first love. Everybody had their heart broken. That's the rite of passage. Come on, Sam. Who was the first woman to break your heart?
This was a wonderful idea, Ethan. You and I haven't had hot chocolate together for years.
Yeah, try since before boarding school.
Oh, it was so long ago. You were such a little boy. Now you're all grown up. Well, maybe now that the stalker business is behind us, you and Gwen can finally get on with your plans for the future.
What part of my future are you referring to, Mother?
Stop it. You know I'm dying for you and Gwen to announce your engagement.
What's the rush for a wedding, Mother?
I'm not rushing you, Ethan. Well, you and Gwen are in love, aren't you?
Of course. I mean, Gwen is my first and only love, just like Father was for you.
Your date is here, Mercedes.
Sam.
You look so beautiful.
I just want you to be happy, Ethan. I think marrying Gwen will ensure that.
Well, I've never heard a mother so desperate to push her son out of the house into another woman's arms. Do you even want me around anymore, Mother?
Don't say that, Ethan, even in jest. Everything I've ever done, every sacrifice I've ever made, even before you were born, was for you. Everything I've ever done, every sacrifice.
I've never heard you talk this way about the Cranes before, Mama.
Maybe they are like everyone else. They cannot leave well enough alone. I just wonder what tomorrow night will bring.
What's going to happen tomorrow night?
Nothing you need to be concerned about.
Well, I don't know about tomorrow night, but something's going to happen tomorrow morning involving a Crane. Sheridan Crane.
Again. 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 Tell me when you want to take a break.
No breaks. I do not want Luis to win tomorrow. I'm gonna show him that he doesn't know the first thing about who I am. Again.
I was only teasing, Mother. I know you love me.
I hope you do, Ethan.
What do you mean by those sacrifices you made for me?
What? No, that was just a little bit of an exaggeration, you know. I only did what any mother would do for her firstborn. I do want you to be happy, Ethan.
I know, and Gwen and I are. It's just, I'm waiting for the right moment to surprise her with the big question.
Wonderful.
I just hope we'll be as happy as you and Father were when you first found each other.
Come on, Sam. You must remember the first girl that broke your heart.
Nah, I can't say I can.
All right. Hey, help me with these boxes, okay?
Yeah, sure.
You don't know anything about it, Whitney. The boy I met is not with another girl right now. He liked me, and I could tell. Why is it so hard for you to believe that a cute guy could like your own sister, Whitney?
I can believe that. Okay? It's just, I don't understand how girls get so obsessed over guys they don't know.
You'll understand one day when you find the right guy.
I doubt that very much, okay? I'm never gonna make a fool out of myself for some guy. Unlike some other people I know.
Here.
Maybe Whitney's right. Maybe I shouldn't.
I don't care what anyone says. Ethan and I are meant to be together.